I'm here at the U of A where hundreds of students are rallying to show their support for Alberta teachers, and among them, a handful of future educators planning to make that jump into the classroom. But will they stay in Alberta, or has this recent strike impacted their plans? In the U of A's campus quad, students held up signs, joined in on chants, and spoke out on behalf of teachers who have been forced back to work. And while a great many of the students attending are questioning their own path forward, this aspiring social studies teacher's plans are unwavering.
Being a social studies teacher, I kind of have to have like a more nuanced approach towards like politics. At least that's my opinion, in the understanding that I have to encourage both opinions that I do and don't disagree with. And so if, I guess it's just kind of, it's a me thing that I would be the cool social studies teacher that lets people, fight against teachers if they want.
That's not the case for every student though. The back-to-school legislation is driving some students with education majors to reconsider their next step.
I think with the way education is going in Alberta right now, it's a little scary, the idea of entering the workforce knowing that the stuff I'm going to have to deal with, especially after having done my first practicum.
Alberta is questionable right now with all the negotiations not happening with the government, between the ATA and the government. So I'm potentially going to consider moving to different provinces or even outside the country.
I've stayed in Edmonton all my life. I go to school that's in Edmonton, and to find that in my hometown or a city that they pass this legislation that will affect my future is really disheartening, and I'm really hoping to see change.
Whether or not the students plan on staying in education or adjusting their plans, one thing is clear. They say they want change before entering the industry, and they'll be keeping an eye on the situation as it evolves here in Alberta. Tristan, Mottershead, CBC News, Edmonton.